Welcome to this explainer on the income illusion and mastering your money. Okay, so have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month and thought, wait, where did it all go? Today, we are exploring this absolutely fascinating financial paradox. We're going to break down exactly why your income alone does not automatically equal wealth.
It's a really curious phenomenon, right? Why is it that some people pull in a fantastic salary, yet they still find themselves struggling every single month? You probably know someone in this exact situation. Meanwhile, you've got others with just an average everyday income, and somehow they're traveling the world and genuinely building wealth. So what's the invisible system they're actually using?
Okay, let's dive into this. Picture two friends, and they're both earning the exact same salary. Let's say 50,000 rupees a month. Now, friend A's money, it practically vanishes into this black hole of constant food deliveries, the newest gadgets, those 2 a.m. impulse buys, and hey, we've all been guilty of that late-night doom spending. But by the end of the month, their well is completely dry. Friend B, on the other hand, is still enjoying life, but they're running on a system. They're saving and investing on autopilot. Fast forward a few years, and friend A is stressed out, while friend B has built this incredible safety net and total peace of mind. So you see, the real difference here isn't the paycheck at all, it's the playbook.
So what does mastering personal finance actually mean for you? Well, it's literally the engine behind the exact life you want to build. How you manage your own money touches absolutely every part of your life. It dictates your daily lifestyle, your stress levels, your future goals, and most importantly, your freedom.
All right, to really demystify what managing your money day-to-day actually looks like, let's break this down into 4 super simple pillars. It all comes down to how much you earn, how much you spend, how much you actually keep, and, my personal favorite, how you make that money grow over time. And this brilliantly illustrates one of the absolute best ways to balance those pillars, the 50-30-20 rule. It's basically the easiest golden ratio for your paycheck. Half of your income, so 50%, goes to your absolute needs: rent, groceries, keeping the lights on. 30%, that is all yours to just enjoy life, shopping, travel, eating out. And that final 20% is your growth engine, going straight into your savings and investments.
Which brings us to section 1, your investment ladder. Now, saving is obviously important, but growing your money, that is the real secret here. So let's look at the very first rung of this ladder. This is perfect for beginners because it's all about building a really safe, low-risk foundation. We're talking basic savings accounts or fixed and recurring deposits where your returns are guaranteed. Then, as you get a little more comfortable, you can step into things like SIPs and mutual funds, where you're letting the professionals do the heavy lifting in the market for you. Moving on up to the intermediate level, your options start to really expand. This is the exciting part where you transition from just saving your money to actually owning things. You might be buying individual company stocks, or maybe tracking entire markets with index funds like the Nifty 50 and ETFs. You could even be balancing things out with solid physical assets like bonds, gold, or real estate. And then, wow, at the very top of the ladder, things get advanced. The focus here shifts to massive diversification. These investors are looking at global markets, venturing into digital assets like crypto, or even backing early-stage startups and businesses. The ultimate goal here isn't just about scoring a high return. It's about building multiple, completely different income streams so you're never, ever relying on just one. Now, hold on. If looking at all of that makes you feel a bit overwhelmed, pause for a second and remember this absolutely crucial point. Starting small is better than not starting at all. Honestly, the single biggest mistake people make is sitting around waiting for the perfect time or the perfect salary to finally start investing. Taking one tiny imperfect step today is always going to beat waiting 10 years to make some massive leap. Because getting started early unlocks something literally magical, and that is compounding. Compounding is just when your money starts making more money. Your initial investment earns a little return, right? But then those returns start generating their own returns. It's like a giant snowball rolling down a hill, building massive momentum as long as you just give it enough time.
Okay, this brings us to a huge light bulb moment. Whenever we want to save more money, our very first instinct is usually to cut back on expenses. But here's the reality. There is a hard, strict limit to frugality. You still have to buy food, you still have to pay rent, you can only cut so much. However, there is practically no ceiling on how much you can increase your income.
So if that ceiling is unlimited, how do we actually smash through it? Well, thanks to the internet, it's literally easier than ever before. You could leverage your weekends with a fun side hustle, you could learn high-demand freelance skills, create content, or even build digital assets that generate passive income while you sleep. The avenues to boost your earning power are completely wide open for anyone curious enough to just start learning. Look, at the end of the day, personal finance is about habits, not complicated math. You absolutely do not need to be some sort of math genius to build wealth. It's really just about small, smart decisions that you repeat consistently over time. It completely takes the pressure off, right? It's a habit, not a test. And hey, to help you lock in those habits right now, I've put together a super straightforward free Excel tracker. It'll help you easily monitor your expenses, your savings, and your investments all in one place. If you want to grab it and take immediate control, just drop a comment below and I'll send it directly to you. Because remember, the earlier you truly understand how money works, the earlier you buy back your own future. So I want to leave you with a question. What specific financial, investing, or freelancing topic should we demystify in our next explainer to help you take complete control of your life? Let me know in the comments. Keep your curiosity high, and I'll see you next time.